Hello everyone, if you go to your inventory screen and then scroll down, you'll eventually come to a list of animal skins that you've collected. Ignore the top row with the feather and the meat and all that, that's not relevant. You gotta skin each animal at least once to get the Master Skinner trophy. Then you have to catch all 6 fish at least once for the Euro Catch trophy. And of course, killing one of the monstrous beasts has its own trophy, but is part of the Master Skinner trophy anyways. Now you can find all but 6 of these on a map that you can purchase from the cartography menu in your home base. So go ahead and purchase those maps if you'd like. In just a moment, I'll actually show you one location for each of the animals so you don't have to purchase these maps if you don't want to. So it has a lot of animals, predators, prey, monstrous animals, and then birds. Again, you don't have to worry about birds at all for any trophies. And then 6 fish locations. So let's go ahead and just show you one location for each of the animal types. When you're out hunting animals, it's usually a good idea to bring timber along with you because timber can actually spot animals for you so you can know if they're around you. Maybe you didn't see them. Timber might spot them and let you know, which is great. Demon fish and sharks. Sharks are actually not in any purchasable map, but demon fish and sharks, you actually have to skin them like you would a normal animal. You have to shoot them in the water and then loot them to get their skin. So you're not actually using a fishing pole. So there's the elk, and then the pronghorn, a rank 1, simple little animal. Now again, all but 6 of them are going to be on this map. Some of them, for some reason, just don't appear on this map. Some of them are not available in Hope County, and we're going to actually get them in the expeditions. So we'll go through those momentarily. Again, I just want to show you at least one location for these. Now the monstrous animals are just like any other animal. They're just an elite enemy, rank 4. So they're a little tougher. You will have to progress a little further and upgrade your weapons before you could take one down. But there's the monstrous bison. Then you got the monstrous cougar. The monstrous boar. And then finally, you're going to find some monstrous bears up north. So in addition to that, there are 6 fish. I do want to show you the locations of the fishing spots on the map. Each of the fish usually has multiple locations. Again, I'm just going to show you one. And once again, the shark and the demon fish aren't part of the Euro Catch trophy. Those are considered animals and not fish. So there's salmon. We got the rainbow trout. Then you're going to have the smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, and then a bull trout. Now for these, you do need to purchase the perk to unlock the fishing rod. Once you have the fishing rod, it'll be in your inventory wheel. Hold L1, you can switch to it. Stand at the shore where those icons are located and you can do it. Now there are 6 animals that are not listed on a map. The skunk skin is the first one I'm going to highlight. You'll find one in one of the treasure hunt missions. If you don't get it there, you can come to this building, this house at Dead Man's Mill. If you go to this location, inside of this house is going to be a skunk. So just climb in here and, well, he'll find you, trust me. He'll hit you with his little gas there. Shoot him, and then, of course, skin it. Now, with these animals, you can't use explosive or fire. You have to use just standard ammo. If you burn them, you won't be able to get it. Now, rattlesnake skins, rattlesnakes will often find you when you don't realize it, but you will always find one at the Fang Center. So if you fast travel here, it'll just be in front of you to the left. Right inside this little area, there will always be a rattlesnake. Again, you'll probably come across many of these at various points of your playthrough. All right, so the next one I'm going to talk about is the hare skin. The rabbits you'll find everywhere in Hope County, but I find a lot of rabbits in the expeditions. I'm actually in the ISS crash site, and if you spawn in at this location that I'm at, there's a couple different spawn points. It's randomized where you will spawn in. But if you spawn in at that one, if I run down this hill and kind of up the little ramp just in front of me to the right, there's always a pack of rabbits there. But I often find rabbits more often than not in the expedition missions for some reason. In Hope County itself, they're a little bit more rare. As long as you're mindful of having to shoot and skin one of these things, I'm sure you'll cross paths with many rabbits. But they are quick and they will run away from you, so be careful. All right, so the cattle skin. Cattle I found quite a bit in the HMS Wiki-Bean-ia here. and oftentimes, usually, almost always by the lighthouse. So just come to the lighthouse. This is usually a drop-off or an extraction point. But you'll find a cattle here. There'll also be bulls in this area. They're distinguishable by whether or not they have horns or not. The cattle, of course, don't have horns. Now, crocodile skins, you're going to find those a lot in the expeditions as well. Several of them. Alcatraz has one. The government plane wreck where I'm at currently has them. I believe the amusement park one does too. Just go to the government plane wreck and there's plenty of water, swampy water, and most of them have crocodiles in them. So just go shoot one. You have to shoot from shore and then just swim out to it and loot it. Now the shark skin. The shark skin is going to be the final animal skin I show you the location of. Again, at the HMS Macabre here, you're going to find sharks circling around the ship itself. You will also find sharks in the Alcatraz expedition as well. So whichever you choose, but you won't find these in Hope County either as such, and that's why you don't find them in the map. Now again, the sharks and the demon fish, even though they're technically water fish, I guess, technically, they don't count as fish for the Your Catch trophy. They count towards the Master Skinner trophy. So just find one, shoot it. If you can shoot it from shore, it's a little easier. But finding all the animals in Far Cry New Dawn is far easier than it was in Far Cry 5, thankfully. Also, the monstrous animals, you can find those inside of the expeditions as well. So once you got the Master Skinner trophy, get the Your Catch trophy by catching each of the fish at least once. This is going to be my bull trout, my 6th and final one, and I will earn the Your Catch trophy. So I want to thank you for watching this guide. If you found it helpful, hit the thumbs up button, and if you're a trophy hunter, subscribe.